There is less than 30 days until Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is released. We have the latest updates from the Microsoft team about the 2024 development, including all of this week's third-party announcements, release news, so let's jump straight into the video. We missed last week's news update video as we were taking a quick vacation before the release of the new sim. Apologies for missing our weekly update video, but we are back and we are catching up on all the latest news. If you're here for the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 update news, just skip to the last third of the video, and if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel as we can keep you updated each and every week with all the flight sim news. Let's get on with it. Kicking off with this week's previews and announcements, Bluebird Simulations, the team behind the Boeing 757 project, mentioned in their last update post they would announce in late October if we were expecting to see the Boeing 757 in our sims in 2024 or a delay for sometime in 2025. It's no surprise that the team has confirmed that we will not see the Boeing 757 in 2024. These new developments were announced in a video that was posted by the team, and the team did express their commitment to delivering a high quality product of the Boeing 757, and it will be ready when it's ready. After two previous projections of a release date from the team, Bluebird was not ready to confirm a new ETA for the release this time around. Moving forward, Bluebird plans to continue sharing updates with the next video focusing on the Boeing 757 systems, and the team plans to dedicate and providing regular updates of the project going forward. The Boeing 757 from Bluebird Simulations will be initially released on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 with a free update to be released on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. The 757 is a highly expected release, and of course we will keep following any more updates from the Bluebird team and keep you posted here on the channel. Fly-by-Wire has announced the most anticipated airliner release, which is the Airbus A380X, which will be available for download on the 31st of October, only a couple of days away from watching this video. After nearly 4 years of development, the A380X is the most significant release in recent flight sim history. The A380 will not be a full release. The team is releasing this first version of the freeware as an alpha version. The alpha version is designed to provide a solid foundation, allowing simmers to fly from A to B in normal operations. However, at this stage, simmers should expect to see some bugs, some quirks, and some limitations. Despite being a alpha release, the A380X project from the Fly-by-Wire team will still be a highly detailed version of the aircraft with new tech that hasn't been seen in a flight sim before. The team released a video last week that provided all the information that simmers should expect to see with the release. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check that out beforehand. We don't normally cover updates once an aircraft or a airport or a product has been released, but PMDG has released a large update for its Boeing 737 fleet, and we thought it was worth mentioning in today's video. It's been nearly 2.5 years since the launch of the first Boeing 737 from PMDG for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Way back then, the team mentions they will bring updates to the 737 fleet from learnings and new features introduced with other PMDG releases. PMDG have kept to their word, and with the release of the 777, we are now seeing some of the features integrated back into the 737 lineup. PMDG describes that this update is one of the most significant updates since the release of their 737 fleet, and some of the main focuses that have been given to this 737 update is nav data, and now you'll be able to navigate complex leg types, improved flight dynamics, and updated control logic. Vertical and lateral navigation systems have been enhanced, offering a smoother and more realistic path tracking. Updates to the EFB and also the auto flight system, and you can grab your update for any of the PMDG 737 aircraft via the PMDG Ops Center. Before we move into this week's release news, we would appreciate it if you haven't done it already. please click that subscribe button. In return, we will keep you updated each and every week when it comes to all the flight sim announcements, release news, and sim update news. A big thank you to everyone who has been supporting the channel for the longest time. Thank you very much for your support. Moving over to this week's flight sim release news, and starting off with a newcomer when it comes to the flight sim scene, which is Athletic with its rendition of Madeira Airport. Madeira Airport is known for its exciting approaches and challenging wind conditions. The airport is itself partially extended over the ocean with supporting towering concrete pillars. Athletic's first project aims at capturing the detail of the real life and rendition of the airport, and features include with the release is high definition terrain, up-to-date ground layout, fully modeled terminals and interior, custom vehicles, runway bridges, enhanced night lighting, details surrounding areas including points of interest on the approach to the runways. You can pick up your copy of the Madeira Airport from Athletic directly through the Control store. I'll leave a link in the description below. Keeping with the airport releases, Burial has released Ethiopia's Addis Ababa Boli International Airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This airport is the main hub for Ethiopian Airlines, along with other airliners such as Emirates, Egypt Air, Gulf Air, Qatar, Kenya Airlines, and many more. Features included with the release is highly detailed models, highly detailed textures that are used throughout the airport, up-to-date runways, taxiways, aprons, stands, and layouts, custom accurate taxiway signage, accurate terrain elevation and runway profiles, realistic dynamic lighting, terminal interiors have been modeled, and you can pick up your copy of Borealis Ethiopia Airport over on the Any Build store, a link in the description below. Moving over to last week's sim update news, and last week we were treated to the latest development live stream in the lead up to the release of the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 simulator. This live stream featured a bunch of first party developers who have been developing some of the default aircraft that we will see in the new 2024 sim. Got Friends, Miltech Simulations, and the High Performance Group were some of the teams that were available with this development live stream. The teams went through some detail of the aircraft that they've been developing, including the Optica, the Draco X, the Boeing C-117, the Airbus H225 helicopter, and more. There was really no new news when it comes to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 itself, but the development live stream was good to hear about the level of detail we are going to see this time around with the aircraft when it comes to 2024, opposed to what we saw with the release of 2020. Using third-party developers and experts has definitely been an improvement and a great addition to this new sim, leaving Microsoft and Asobo to concentrate on more of the things that they do best, which is building a base sim. The next development live stream will be held this week on the 30th of October, and it will feature the new InSim marketplace. Hopefully we'll hear some more details around the community feedback options within purchases of the InSim marketplace, and of course more detail about renting aircraft before you purchase it. We will leave a link in the description below if you'd like to check out last week's full development live stream from some of the first party developers aircraft that we'll see with 2024. This week, when it comes to the InSim backlog list for new products on the InSim marketplace, we have seen an increase from 252 to 261. Aircrafts have dropped by 2 to 32. Missions are down by 12 to 119. Sceneries are down by 6 to 27. Liveries are up by 6 to 24. Airports are up by 15 to 55, and others are up by 8 to 16. Last Monday's releases when it comes to the InSim marketplace included 11 new products. 6 of these were available on PC and 5 of these were available on the Xbox console. One new aircraft which was recently released, which was on their own website, which is the Black Box Simulations Islander Turbine, and the other Monday releases included 2 livery packs, 1 excursion pack, 1 scenery pack, and 1 airport. Thursday's releases on the InSim marketplace included 58 new products. 28 of these products were available for PC, and 30 of these were available for the Xbox console. 4 new aircraft, including the Pilot's Clipper, the Vitaria Tiger Cat, Flying Iron with the FW190, and FS Reborn with the TL3000. The other releases included 2 livery packs, 10 excursion or challenger packs, most of these were from VA Simulations again, 6 night lighting packs, and 8 air. Thank you very much for getting this far in the video. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. We really appreciate it, and it keeps us motivated to make more great flight sim content for you each and every week. And we have another video coming out in a couple of days, so make sure you hit the notification bell so that way you know when that video goes live, and we will see you real soon.